Hey everyone, Darren here. Just thought I would do a quick video. I've been painting my music room and rearranging things and putting things together, and right here to my immediate left, this paycheck actually, I'm going to be getting another record rack, and then I'm going to move all my albums from here and put them up there so I can get them all off the floor. I mean, they're in milk crates, but yeah, I want to get them off the floor and get it all looking nice. And I got some posters hung, like you can see, over here, over here. I got a bunch on the coffee table, like underneath the towel, that I have to get done. Once I get everything up to snuff and I'm feeling comfortable, I think it looks good, I'm gonna do a music room tour. So that should be in the next week or two. But right now, I'm gonna show some demo tapes that I've gotten over the years. And I don't really collect them, I just have gotten a bunch just all of a sudden. Like, all of a sudden, when I was a kid and I collected tapes, I would grab them because a lot of the times back then the band didn't have a CD, it had a demo tape, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna do probably got a or a little more than a half dozen here that I'm gonna show and let you see. The first one I'm gonna show is a band called Golgotha. It's been forever and a day since I listened to this. It's a 3-song demo. Color, All in Vain, and Death Bells. I can't really remember if it's early death metal. I'm gonna say it's probably like early thrash, death metal kind of. I can't remember, to be honest. It's one of these DIY, do-it-yourself jobbies, photocopied J-card. I don't know even where I got it from. I want to say that I got it at Cornerstone one year, or maybe I had a buddy of mine trade it. I can't remember. But yeah, so that's that one. Up next is a Canadian band. Tapes are kind of dusty. I think these guys are from around here, Grimsby. It was produced by Mickey DeSatis from Forgotten Rebels fame. A band called Razor Eater. I don't know if this is more of their first album than it is a demo. But it's a full length. See? Full length tape. This would be in the vein of Grave Robber, Misfits, horror punk, basically is what this is. It's awesome. I remember when I first got this. I got this at a record shop uptown here in St. Catharines, now closed, but they were called Tantrum Records, and I got that there. I remember when I first got this tape, I don't think it left my deck for I don't know how long. It was just simply awesome. I loved it. And it still is, actually. But I've gotten a new tape deck, so a lot of these tapes I'll be starting to play over again because I haven't played them in years. It'll be like discovering new music all over again. Up next is Vindication. I'm going to say it's early thrash. Again, a lot of these I haven't listened to in years, so I actually forget what they are. 4-song EP, 4-song demo, whatever. It's on a pro tape, stamped. Came with a card So that was pretty cool. Short J card. Doesn't say who they thank, because usually you can kind of tell who they thank, whether or not it's thrash because of the bands they tour with or have played with over the years. But this is definitely one that I'm going to be throwing in the deck to check it out again and see what it's like. This one is not on a Pro tape. It is on a tape. And this is, I'm going to say, I don't know if it's a bootleg or what, Frank's Enemy. 3 live songs and an interview with the band. I don't know if anybody knows who Frank's Enemy is. They were like a grindcore kind of. They were a Christian band. Well, they are a Christian band. I think they're back together, as a matter of fact. But they were a grindcore band back in the early '90s, and the guitar player, Julio Ray, I think that's how you pronounce his name, came from a Christian punk band called The Lead, and he obviously formed Frank's Enemy, and the rest is history. Alright, up next, Local Boys. I don't know where I got this, and I'm glad I have it. I had to do the thing because all I had was the tape. All I got was this. I don't know how I got it, but that's all I got. So I made my own cover. This is the Exorcism demo by Sacrifice. Anybody know Sacrifice? For Determination, Souls of Misfortune, or Soldiers of Misfortune, sorry, Torment and Fire. Just awesome Canadian, Toronto Canadian thrash, right from an hour up the road. Next up is, I don't even know where the tape is a band called Deuteronomium, and this is Crosshope. They are from Finland, if I remember correctly, and this is a 8x10 piece of paper. I think that's what they call them, 8x10, I think, maybe a little smaller, just folded up. Yes, they're from Finland. I have a couple of their discs, and I have the demo. Early death thrash, Christian band, awesome stuff. Another band out of Holgate, Ohio, Mortal Immunity. I remember I bought this at Cornerstone back in 95, something like that. This came out in 94 on Temple Records. This is a 6-song EP. So I get the glare out of there. On a Pro tape. J-card, band members, lyrics, really cool stuff. Great metal. Now this one, whoever's watching my videos will know this guy immediately. He is No Life to I just drew a blank. No Life to Metal. That's it. Sorry, Scott. Ultimatum, Fatal Delay. It is still sealed. Scott sent me this a few months ago. I don't even want to open it. I want to just keep it closed. This is from '93, original demo. 4-song Wickedness and Perdition, Fatal Delay, All I Need, Plea for Holiness. If you don't know who Ultimatum is, I suggest you go and you look up Ultimatum on YouTube here. They have their Scott's vocals. They're a thrash band. Well, they're a cross. They're like heavy metal, thrash, a little bit of punk in there for attitude and good measure. Vocals, which is Scott Waters, sounds like Exodus, a little bit of Destruction, and himself all thrown in a pot, and there's his vocal style. Really cool. Sometimes he'll do some death growls in there. I'd like to hear him do a death metal album. I think he'd be friggin' fantastic at it. Some nice, deep, guttural, grave style vocals. Morbid Angel kind of deep, punchy vocals. Anyways, yeah, that's their delay, Fatal Delay from Ultimatum. Now this one is early. This is actually the very first Mortification album. Mortification was called Light Force before they became Mortification, and this is the demo, Break the Curse, Light Force. I don't know where I got this. 1990 demo. I don't know where I got this, but I got it. I'm glad I have it. I think most of these songs, if not all of them, are on the Break the Curse Mortification album. Actually, yeah, they are. And it's the same guys, everything, yeah. So, yeah, that's the pre-Mortification last Light Force. I don't know. If you know of any of these bands that I've listed here, comment below. Two more. This one is called Immortal, and I got this at a place in St. Catharines here called Singer in the Song, and that was owned or managed by a friend of mine, Andrew Hamilton, and I picked this up. I paid $10.98 for it. How do I know? The price tag is still on it. Yeah, this, if I remember correctly, is just straight up thrash. Nothing over the top. These guys are from Bethpage, New York, and this came out in. It's funny, you go over to these old tapes, and you can tell it's been around for a long time, because right here it says, can you see that? Write us, and there's the address. So you can tell this is from back in the day when this is how we got hold of stuff. You found a band, you wrote to them, you put your cash in a well-sealed envelope, licked it, and threw it in the mailbox. And then 6 to 8 weeks later, maybe 2 months later or 3 months later, sometimes longer, depending on how busy the guy was, you got your tape in the mail. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And last but not least is a band from Mexico. And this is Beheaded. I'm not even going to attempt that, but that is Beheaded. And this is if you're familiar with the Christian metal movement or the Christian metal scene, There's a band called Lament, and they're from Mexico. And this tape is Lament when they were called Beheaded. When they were first starting out, they were called Beheaded, and changed their name, I don't know how long later, to Beheaded. And a lot of these songs, I think, appear on their very, very first disc. It's all in Spanish. I'm not even going to attempt to it. But, yeah. Beheaded. And it is called... Can you get that? Because I'm not going to pronounce it. Anywho, that is it for now. Those are my demo tapes. I haven't got a lot, like I said. I don't think I have too many on CD. I don't think I have any on CD, actually. Just like no demo CDs. But I do have those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 or so demo tapes. Yeah. Well, this is my video. Hope you like it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thanks a lot for subscribing to my channel. Yeah. If you have any comments, if you know anything about any of these bands that I talked about, leave a comment below. Other than that, peace out. I'll see you guys next video. Later.